Hi, it's been 3 weeks doing online course on strategic management at executive MBA program at IPMI International Business School. Today, I would like to share my key learning from last week topic on external and internal analysis and strategy generation and selection with Professor Rosenberg, PhD. When we recall from the last 2 week courses, we learn about three stages of a strategic management process. They consist of a strategy formulation, strategy implementation, and strategy evaluation. Before we formulate the strategy, it is very crucial and important we conduct internal and external environmental scanning or analysis to gather information before we taking decision what business to enter, what business to abandon, and etc. In the course, we also learn from that for doing analysis, there are at least a few questions we can ask. For example, what are industry dominant economic traits like market size, growth rate, entry barriers, and etc. What is the competition like, and how strong are the competitive forces from those competition? This is to identify main sources of competitive forces and the strength of these factors. What forces are at work to change industry condition? What is the driving force for this? Which companies are in the weakest or strongest position? Here we can use strategic group mapping, yeah, to understand this. Another question we can ask is what strategic move are rivals likely to make next? Profiling these competitive elements such as product attributes, resources, competencies, etc. Is the industry attractive or unattractive, and why? We should see it from both near and long term for earning good profit. To answer all these questions, quite many tools readily available today for use both internal and external analysis. For example, like Pestel to analyze and monitor the macro environmental factors, Porter hypothesis model to understand the level of competition within the industry and enhance the company long-term profitability, value chain analysis to analyze internal firm activities to recognize which activities are the most valuable to the firm and which one could be improved to provide a long-term competitive advantage. Then also VRIO, also available to help organizations to uncover and protect the resources and capabilities to give them a long-term competitive advantage. From this point, to move forward to produce a competitive advantage, we have to identify our resources, competitive capabilities, whether it's competitive assets or competitive liabilities. Here, SWOT can be used to analyze internal and external factors that allow us later on to create more analysis using Taos matrix, where we create strategies based on those generated in the SWOT analysis. From company capabilities, now we should see company competencies as well, like core competencies and distinctive competencies. What is core competencies? Core competencies give a company a potentially valuable competitive capability, and this represent definitive competitive assets. A distinctive competencies is a competitively significant activity that a company perform better than its competition and provide a competitive edge. Next thing was about business strategy. There are two strategic mindset with different drivers that drive strategic thinking. They are strategic fit model, where strategic thinking is driven by matching what is currently available between capabilities and opportunities. So looking after for sustainable advantages. Another one is a strategic intent model, where it's driven by bridging the gap between today's reality and tomorrow's vision. So it's more building new advantages, industry rules that make competition become irrelevant. Lastly, I learned that overall there are at least three important strategic management principles. Number one is a sound strategy incorporate efforts to be competent on all industry key success factors and to excel on at least one factors. Number two is to build a competitive advantage. A company has to be empowered by distinctive competence. Number three, a strategy should be created by capitalizing and leveraging a company resource strengths. I think that's all what I learned from last week courses. I hope this is useful for you and for all of us. Thanks for watching.